Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. This is take two because I filmed this video, I edited this video, I thought I uploaded this video, I hit publish on this video, and then it turned out that I published an unedited palette video. So I really apologize if you sat through that and you watched me like itching my nose and doing I think I sneezed in it, and I apologize. I don't know how I did that, but crazy thing is my phone was getting too much data on it, so I needed to delete some things. So I went through and I double checked everything in my deleted phone, like my deleted pictures and videos. I was like, nope, I don't need them anymore. And then I moved that edited video over and the thumbnail, which I do have a copy of the thumbnail, thank goodness. Moved it over and then hit delete forever. And then I saw Lisa's comment on my palettes and I was like, I can't believe I did that. So we are refilming all of my primers, my foundations, and my concealers. They are all in this little container. This is a gift set box for Carolina Herrera Good Girl, and it has like the notes on the front. So this is how one of my perfumes came, and I used to have this closed and it was just primers, and it was like chock full of primers, and then I had concealers and foundations in another container, and then I've been working my way through them, trying to get rid of things. Not get rid of them, but use them up, and I decluttered a whole bunch of foundations. Patricia took all of them, so hope you're enjoying those, Patricia. So now they sit in here. It's serviceable. I would like to get it so that I could close the lid with everything in there, but we are not quite there yet. So anyway, before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite foundation is, what your favorite primer is, what your favorite combination is, because that's something I'm always struggling with. I will say my favorite concealer is not in here. It is the NARS Creamy Concealer. That is my favorite one, and I'm missing it, but I'm trying to use up these other concealers that I have instead because I have them already. So let's get into it, but let me know all of that down below so that I get some ideas for like combinations and also like what I might try next. We're going to start with concealers, and my concealer collection is not very large. We're going to start with one that I'm currently using. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade 20B Light. This was my diamond renewal gift at Ulta in 2024, and I've just started using it when did I start using it? Sometime this year. I was thinking it's December. I don't even know what day of the week it is right now. So I have been using this one. This particular one, though, I had to clean it up because it was like leaking out over here, and there's little balls of dried up concealer on the side, which was really weird. I've never had that happen before, but you know, if it's a free concealer and it's one thing that I know I'm going to use, that's what I'm going to pick. And I actually have a second of it. This is another Tarte Shape Tape. It is unopened. It is the same shade 20B Light. So when this one is done, I will be working on that. The other one I'm currently using is this Merit. This can be a foundation and a concealer stick, but I just use it as a concealer. It is the Perfecting Complexion Stick in the shade Silk. They sent me this for review, and it's okay. This isn't really like my style of makeup or what I really go for in terms of like foundation sticks are a little foreign to me, but I have been working on this. So I have used a little bit. It did have like a dome on it. I have a lot of this left, so it's going to take me forever to actually get through this stick. It's not one that I like to use on my under eyes, but I have been using it on like, I have a dark spot there, a little start of discoloration on my forehead, just a little bit, you know, acne. That's where I've been using it. Now we gotta turn it back down. So that's where I've been using it. Then the next one I have is from Sephora. This is the Best Skin Ever, and it is in the shade 03P. It is the multi-use concealer. I got this from Beauty Tap. They sent it to me for review. This is a very lightweight concealer. It's not my favorite by any means. I think if you want just a lightweight concealer and you don't have dark circles under your eyes like I do, it would be a nice one, but I like a little heavier coverage with that. This next one is from LYS. This was in my Ipsy. This is in the shade LN3. It is the triple fix concealer. I haven't tried it. I have no opinions on how it performs. The last one is the only one that like I picked out and bought, and that is the CoverFX Perfect Pencil, and it's a crayon. It's like the Lisa Eldridge. It's very pinpoint. I've had it forever. I need to get it used up, but it's not the easiest concealer. It's a little hard, I guess. So like, I feel like I kind of take away some of my foundation when I try to put it on. So maybe put it on before my foundation if I have acne. We'll see. But that's it for my concealers. I don't have a lot. I do have a few different foundations though. We're going to start with the one that I'm currently using. It's what I have on. And when I filmed this before, this was not cut open, but I cut it open because it just wasn't coming out. And there's a lot down here. Anyway, this is the Purely's Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream. And this is in the shade Fair. So that's currently what I'm working on. Not my favorite. I like something with a little bit more coverage, but it was working nicely with my Kosas Cloud Set powder because that one is so thick and like kind of cakey. I know people really like it, but I feel like it was kind of cakey on me. But it worked with that because it gave me extra coverage where my other setting powders don't. In terms of full-size foundations, I have Ulta Beauty. This is the Complexion Crush Medium Coverage Foundation, and it is in the shade Fair Cool. I feel like this was like one of those codes for the diamonds where you got a foundation for free or you get some item on a certain day of the month for free. I feel like that's where I got this one from. I don't remember like choosing it and being like, oh, I really want to try an Ulta foundation. So I'm pretty sure that's how I got that one. This one I got from Sephora. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I have it in the shade Too Cool. And I picked this one up. It's a thicker foundation. But I picked this one up because Ulta was doing the 21 Days of Beauty, but Sephora was also honoring that. And they still had it at Sephora, so I did a pickup in store for it when it was 50% off. And I was like, I really want to try it, so that's what I did. Then I have this one. I haven't started this one. This is the Makeup Forever and the Undetectable Stay True Foundation. And I have it in the shade 1R02. And I picked this one up because I was sent this from Influencer for review, same shade. And I really liked it. I went through the bottle really quickly. And I was like, ooh, I want another bottle because I really liked the formula. So I do have this one. I feel like it must have been on sale when I picked it up to get. This one was also sent to me, and this is Trini London. This is the BFF De-Stress Tinted Serum, and this is in the shade Jemima. I was very confused about this. I wasn't sure what a tinted serum was, like, because serums usually are the first step of your complexion routine. For me, like, wash my face, put on a serum. If I don't put on a toner, I don't do toner in the morning anyway. But it's weird. It's more like a BB cream. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but I will be glad when I use it up. I haven't been using it this summer because I've been using up other things, but it's one that I'll have to return to. Definitely one that I need a good concealer with because it doesn't give a lot of coverage. Then we have this one that I was sent from Influencer. This is the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation in the shade 112, and I love this. I think it's a little dark for me, to be honest, and I'm about halfway through, so this is one that I hope to finish before the end of the year. Really, hope to finish this before the end of the year, the Purely's before the end of the month. I really like the way this performs. I like how long it lasts. I like it with most of my primers that I've tried it with. I feel like it's a little dark for my skin tone, so probably if I got it again, I would go down a shade. But it is one like the Makeup Forever that I feel like buying again after I finish it. Then in here I have this pump from Estee Lauder. This is the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Pump. I just picked up another one because mine was getting a little grody. Like I felt like it was a little clogged up because it's been used on several bottles over a couple of years. And you know, the outside of it had little remnants of makeup that were dried on and didn't really want to come out. So I picked up a new one, which was good because I am not ready to use my last bottle of Double Wear. So I didn't want to keep the pump on the old bottle and just keep that, but I didn't want to use the old pump, you know, let it dry out with all that stuff in it. And I didn't want to contaminate the new bottle yet because it's still sealed. So I'm glad that I have the new pump. This is the shade 1C1 Cool Bone. I've tried other ones. I've had 1N1, 1N2, just depending on what is available. It's been at TJ Maxx a couple times and I'm like, well, that's pretty close to what I wear. This is my favorite shade of it, but also one of them, cosmetic company store, did the 6 for $60 and they didn't have 1C1, but they had like 1N1 and I was like, we looked at it and we decided, the gal and I, that it would be close enough. And so I will go a little bit away from 1C1 if it's a good deal, because this is over $50 and that's ridiculous. Like, I don't want to pay that much for foundation, especially because I seem to go through it pretty regularly. This next one, I'm not sure if I like it or not. I had a foil packet of it and I tried it. I tried the other shade that they had too. So this is in the shade 120N. This is the Gucci, what is it? Breathable Foundation Luminous Matte Finish. I don't like how it goes on. I had to use a makeup brush and I'm not used to that, a foundation brush. I like a makeup sponge, but it went on like all splotchy and didn't want to really set well on my skin. So I don't know. I might try it again. I might pass that one along and see if somebody else likes it, because I know, I'm pretty sure people have liked that foundation. I just was struggling with applying it. Then I have Aloe. This is a liquid foundation in the shade Nude 1. Probably got this at a Ipsy. Haven't tried it. Tarte Amazonian Clay 16-hour full coverage foundation in the shade 14N Ivory. I haven't tried this. I had another sample that I think was in that same shade, so I might actually enjoy that. Then we have Iborian CC Cream in the shade Claire. Haven't given that really a go. Also haven't given this one a go. This is the Yensa Super Serum Silk Foundation. It does not tell me what shade it is anywhere on here, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, if I like it, I'll have to figure out what shade I am. Then the last sample I have is Too Faced Born This Way 24-hour undetectable super longwear foundation in the shade Snow. Even if I like this, it won't give me an idea because I've heard that they've just reformulated this foundation, so I have no idea what it is like anymore. We're not done with foundations yet. We have one that was sent to me from Florisys. This is their Cushion Flawless Jade Breathable Longwear Cushion Foundation. This is in the shade N25 Rippling Lotus, and that's what it looks like. The packaging on this is so pretty. And this is a pretty good shade match for me, actually, and I like this as a foundation, so I probably will be working on this. I use a regular beauty blender and not the little spongy thing. I'll be working on this fall as well because I would like to use it up. Not so much that I feel like I need to, but I do have a refill, and so I'm like, if I can get the refill in there, that would be helpful. Just get a little bit out, but I love the packaging on it. It's so pretty. So I was really happy that Florisys sent me that. They also sent me the next shade up, which is N30. And this is how the box is. I left this one in the box so I wouldn't get them mixed up, and also so that I know what I've used and what I haven't used. So the refill's down below, and then you have the compact on top. And these come with, so there's the little sponge, and then they are sealed, the actual foundation, so you don't have to worry about it. The other foundations I have, this one is super old, but this is kind of like a performance. I just use it mostly on stage. This is Cover FX. I don't know what it's actually called, but it is a thick cake foundation. And I got a brush with it, and there's still like little brush hairs in there. I have a kind of a good dent because I was using it for a couple of performances. I haven't performed in years though. But it doesn't smell. It doesn't have anything growing on it, so we're going to keep using it for now. I have that one, and then I have two of this one. This is the Marc Jacobs Matte Marvelous Mousse, and this is in the shade 12 Ivory. And this guy, I should probably work on using as well. I don't really know how this performs, to be honest. It's been a while. It's starting to crack a little bit, so that's probably a sign to get using it, especially because Marc Jacobs hasn't been around for a while. I picked up 2 of this actually when I found it at TJ Maxx, so I have another unopened one in its package as well as this one. So gotta get cracking on those. In case you were wondering, this is in the shade C20 too. C20. I just thought it might be something you'd be interested in too. Moving on to primers, we're going to start with the samples, which is what I ended with on my other video, but I have 2 of the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer little samples. I finished a full size, I finished some sample sizes, and that I have a NYX Face Freezy. This is a weird primer. It does have a cooling effect to it. I want to use it again. I have the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I like that one. I also have the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer, which I'm pretty sure is the gold. They have a silver version as well. Then there is the NYX The Face Glue Gripping Primer. I'm a little nervous about this because it's called the glue. Hopefully it's not too sticky. If it's like one of my e.l.f.'s, then I think it'll be okay though. The primers I'm currently using, this one is so close. I've used it up quite a bit since I filmed this originally. This is the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. This was in silver, but when you get to about here, you can't get anything else up, and that's a lot of product. So I've been using a Q-tip to scoop it out. That's the primer I'm wearing today. So I will continue working on it. Hopefully we'll get it done by the end of this month. I also have this primer, which I did not like. I put the second one I had in my declutter palette pile. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firm No Filter Primer. Read the directions while I was filming the last video and I was like, oh, I've been using it wrong. No wonder I hated it so much the first time. So shake well. I don't do that so much because then you don't get all the product. And I'm going to cut this open soon. Sparingly apply a thin layer to freshly cleanse dry skin, which is weird because usually, you know, if I'm using a primer, it's going to be after my skincare. So I'm still using it after my skincare. Remain expressionless. Product will dry within 3 to 7 minutes. So you're supposed to let it sit for 3 to 7 minutes. When I let it sit for a while, because usually what I do is I put my primer on, I wash my makeup, my beauty blender, and then I put on my foundation, which was not long enough. So if you do leave it, it performs better. It was kind of funky the first time I put it on and trying to put foundation over it. And continue with makeup application. So it's a weird one. It works better, I feel, with a BB cream though, because it kind of gives you a more blank canvas, I guess. The only other primer I have open currently is my Wet n Wild, and this is the Radiance Liquid with niacinamide and glycerin. I really want more of this. I don't know if they put this out in the regular collection or if this was only part of their Hello Kitty 50th anniversary collection, but this is such a good primer. It works so well with so many other things. So I'm not trying to like pan it or use it up, but it might get used up this year because it works so well with a lot of different foundations, I feel. Let's look at all the ones that I have that are unopened. We have KVD Lock-It Pore Refining Primer. This one came in an Ipsy like glam bag. I don't know. I got something anyway. That's how I got that one. I have the Wee Cherie from the Beauty Crop. This is a gripping primer. It has the plastic wrap around it. I also have plastic wrap around this one. This is Seraphine Botanicals Meadow Rose and Strobe Luminizing Rose Gold Primer. So got a lot of options to try. So if you know any of these work good with my foundation, like give me some suggestions. Then we have the Jane Iredale Smooth Affair Illuminating Glow Primer. I had another Jane Iredale that I didn't love, but this one has the safety seal on it still. Got some more that are wrapped in plastic wrap. We have the Ulta Beauty Poreless Face Primer. We have the NYX Pore Filler Primer. We have Ciate London Everyday Vacate Hydrating and Smoothing Primer. And then there's the Misho Beauty Sheer Glow Primer. I feel like these two probably came in a gift with purchase from Ulta. These two probably came from Ipsy. Then we have Wish. This is the Botanical Primer with Bakuchiol. I have not used this one. I feel like it feels a little like it has maybe some gas going on in there. I need to probably start using it. I think this came in my Allure, to tell you the truth. Then I have Jekka Black Hydrate Primer. Never tried this one. I feel like this also came in Ipsy. Once again, safety seal. We got lots of safety seals going on. I have this one from NYX. I've tried samples of this and I've enjoyed it. This is the NYX the Marshmallow Primer, and this one has a little sticker on it, so it has not been opened. It does have a pump though. Then we have Cover FX Blurring Primer, and this guy is once again safety seal on it. Not safety sealed, but have not used it yet. This is the Peach and Lily Skin Shield Blurring Primer, and this is a pump. So pumps, ooh, goodness, pumps are pretty good about, you don't have to worry about contamination with them. Then we have the Tula Face Filter Blurring and Moisturizing Primer. Once again, pump. Haven't used this one. This one sounds maybe promising. Not really sure. Got a little guy and a pump. This is the Tom Ford Illuminating Primer. I feel like this, I had a sample, like a foil pack of it, and I didn't love it, but I'm going to give that a go. Then we have Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I feel like this might be my oldest primer now that I finished all my Beccas, so maybe I should work on that one next. Then we have Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Hydrating Primer, and once again, it's a little pump. Rounding out the ones that I haven't used, but they don't have a pump on them or a safety seal. They're not sealed, but they are new. I have Smashbox Photo Finish Resurface. This has glycolic acid in it. So I have this little one. I have this one. I just finished another one of this. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer Plus Hydrating Primer. That one was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Then we have the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. That's always a good one. Another Touche-Eclat. This is the gold one. So we'll be working on that. And then finally, one that I have used and I liked. So this is my second one. This is the e.l.f. This is they sell this one, but it's not the full size. Like, it's a mini size that they sell. This is the Power Grip Primer with niacinamide. I really liked this one. It worked really well, and I went through it and I was like, oh man, it's gone. So I liked that one. Okay, that is it for all my primers, my foundations, my concealers. Once again, I think I told you most of the same things that I said in the first video. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for dealing with my ineptitude with that video. So I hope you're having a fantastic day. Talk to you next time.